Good people. So today's video is about belief, and I just want to share with you the journey that I've been on. As some of you might know, I had a near-death experience and then became somebody else and defied experts, medical experts, healed myself using mind over matter and created a different life. And through this awakening process, and everything I've lived is in direct opposition to a lot of the mainstream narrative about healing when it comes to injury and mental illness as well. But what I did was I realized that I'd experienced a truth that was infinitely greater than any doctor or teacher or stuff on the television. And that I wanted to do a social experiment basically and find out what these beliefs are that I have. Whose are they? Are they even true? Where did I get them from? And are they hindering me, or do they help me step into my limitless potential? So I turned off the television in January 2010. And since January 2010, I have not been exposed or watched any mainstream news at all. Because I started to realize that a big part of our worldview and our belief structure is being spoon-fed from the television. And as I said, my spiritual awakening isn't compatible with the narrative that is being fed and was being fed at the time. So think for yourself, question authority, nurture an inquiring mind. And my decision was, that's it, I'm turning it off. And I spent many years looking at the makeup of our beliefs and the subconscious mind, which is a million times more powerful than your conscious thinking mind. So it's not twice as powerful or 10 times as powerful. It's not 2,000 times. It is a million times more powerful. But where do these beliefs come from? Well, a lot of them are inserted in there like a tape player when we're very young. And that's because the analytical mind doesn't form until around about age 12. So when we're kids, we're an extremely suggestible brainwave signature. And the more suggestible we are, the less analytical. And the more analytical we are, the less suggestible. So as children, information is coming in from our family and from the schooling system, and it's being inserted directly into this information processor that we're not aware of because it's subconscious, hence the name. It's below your conscious awareness, and it's a million times more powerful. So I started looking at these beliefs. I really got clear on it. Like, what do I believe about myself? What do I believe about this world? What do I believe about my spiritual path? What do I believe about humanity and compassion? And I mean, what do I believe? As if I'd grown up on a desert island somewhere with no exposure to media or conditioning or programming or social media, okay? What is my truth? And for me, that's the ultimate spiritual path. What is my truth? And I found that the vast majority of the junk that was in my head wasn't just limiting me. They weren't my beliefs at all. It was an unconscious friend or family member or a teacher from high school or a talking head on the television, a news reporter, right? And considering that our beliefs determine the quality of the life we experience, I thought it's pretty crucial then for me to get clear on what beliefs I want to hold and what I've directly experienced in my coma beyond this world, this space and time, this physical realm that we think is all that there is. So that began, as I said, January 2010. And it has liberated me to degrees that I did not even know were humanly possible. It's the greatest gift I've given to myself. And it is the ultimate act of self-love and self-empowerment to go on this kind of journey and to have the courage, it's spiritual fortitude to look at yourself in the mirror. And this mind chatter, like Carl Jung said, if you look out, right, you keep looking out there, you dream. You're a dreamer. If you look within yourself, you awaken. It's what enlightenment is. The enlightened path is the person who looks within themselves and confronts the shadow. But you don't know that until you start the journey. So our beliefs, I guess, in closing, for me, this has been such a beautiful undertaking. It was my social experiment. And ultimately, our beliefs control the quality of our life. They're determining the quality of our relationships, our connections with other human beings, and our health. Okay, because if we believe the world's a hostile place and we're always in a defense posture and angry, and judging and blaming other humans, we bring about disease in the body. Through the mind-body connection, we switch off our immune system and we bring more and more imbalance into the systems and the structures of the body that are there to provide life. They're there to maintain us and give us vitality. So I highly recommend, for those of you who are still watching this video, to find that strength inside yourself, to step out on a limb by yourself and truly look at the contents of your mind, of these beliefs. Because if it's your dad's belief or a grandparent or, like I said, a school teacher, but you're carrying it now as if it was your own and it's limiting you, drop it. Like any lead weight, just let it go. Because if you were born on a desert island and you had to figure it all out for yourself, and there wasn't social media and you weren't watching the news, then you would have a completely different perception and outlook on this life and your place in this universe. I can promise you that. So that's it. Head to damienhorton.com, find out more mindset coaching, workshops, books, live events, music releases, all sorts of good stuff. That's it. Peace.